I'm probably gonna be watching the camera pretty heavily tonight. And so with that, I saw this question asking, how long does a horse, labor last? How long from the start of them showing labor signs to the baby being here? What does that look like? The fact that we're on baby 4 and it's not even February is a little bit crazy, but we've watched a couple mares labor this year now. The first one just had it all by herself. She had that baby standing and dry before we even knew she had it. She didn't even have a foal alert in yet. So with Ethel, things we'll be looking for when she goes into her labor, which labor should last, 1 to 4 hours-ish before they're like pushing. Like that's like the beginning part of labor before there's anything coming out. So each mare is different, just like human women. And once you've had, a couple babies with that mare, sometimes you can tell with their trends, right? So I've noticed with a lot of my mares, they start having loose stool. They'll be really uncomfortable, pacing around in circles. They will start biting their sides. They might be up and down, laying down, rolling. Some of them might sweat a lot. Some of them might, have excessive urination. I've actually noticed that with Ethel a little bit tonight. Like I've seen her pee quite a lot. Some of them might, kind of empty out, like they'd go ahead and just defecate like all the time in the evening. And then you might not see them do it for like 2 days after birth, because they like emptied out their entire system. Something I've noticed with Ethel today is she's been rubbing a lot. So she'll go put her butt up against the wall or against, the bars or whatever, and she'll rub her butt. Ginger did that as well before she started having her baby. Not meaning I think she's necessarily going to for sure have it tonight or tomorrow night, but I think she is getting closer. She's getting a lot more uncomfortable. So those labor signs usually last like heavily doing those things last like an hour to 4 hours, like especially the diarrhea, the pacing, swishing their tail, like rubbing really hard on the wall, that kind of stuff. You don't really want it going much longer than that. And then once they lay down and, something actually starts exiting, honestly, for a mare that's had babies before, they can have them really quickly. I've had a mare have it like, less than 10 minutes. I would say like 10 to 20 minutes is fairly normal. It kind of varies as far as when people choose to intervene or call a vet. So like some people tell you, after 30 minutes, call a vet. Some people say after 30 minutes, the handler should help. Some people say after an hour, it's a vet emergency. It really just depends on you and your veterinary professional and what you decide your plan for your mare is. But yeah, I would say 1 to 4 hours-ish for the labor, and then probably like 10 to 30 minutes for actual pushing, actual, like something has exited and is coming out. Let me know if you have anything to add or if you have any more questions. And if you need me, this TV is what I'll be watching. This is my new favorite show for the next however long until she has that thing.